Hello and welcome back to Realm of Thrones. We're going to be going in for an ambush in just a second. I have 35% HP. I'm kind of a bit worried about this, to be honest, because if we actually go for the ambush, they are immediately going to be going in to attack. And I think we are going to be having some problems with this. As you can see, they have 2,358. I don't know whether this is even going to be possible. It may very well be the case that we need to retreat, but I'm not sure if I can even do that, to be honest. I don't think I can at this moment in time. I would be able to if I pulled back and left, but then I'd be giving up the opportunity of a lifetime, because this is a huge opportunity for us. If I can defeat this entire army, I am going to have an amazing ability to take multiple fiefs from Dragonstone. I'm going to be able to execute a huge amount of vassals, and I can just say, cross our fingers and hope, eh? And here we go. It's time for the ambush, and we're going to have to see what we can do here. I'm going to have a little bit of loading as well, because we do have a number of shaders to compile here for the moment, because I'm attempting to fix the old realms at the same time. Because obviously, one of the main ways that you can fix it is by deleting some of your original shaders from native, and well, that's what I've done, and obviously we're going to have to reload a couple of those as we're fighting here, so apologies for that. However, we are going to attempt to not take any damage in this particular fight. If I cannot take... yeah, obviously getting hit is really, really terrible and kind of awful, so I'm kind of hoping that maybe I won't have that happen. Maybe we can try to just eliminate as many of these guys as possible, because if we can eliminate the enemy vassals, they're not going to be able to contribute in regards to their specializations and their perks and their, you know, all that stuff. And that would be wonderful for us, because that means that I'm actually going to have an overwhelming advantage in regards to our units, you know? It's going to be so much easier for us. I do need to destroy this trebuchet, though. That's one thing that we do really need to do. Fellows, can you actually help me with this? Oh, wow, the enemies are... Are you serious that they're actually fleeing? Okay, well, we need to destroy this before we actually get kicked out of here. I'm not entirely sure if they do kick you out. I know in Warband they used to, if you stayed too long on the battle map, but I can only hope that that is not going to happen here, because if it does, we're going to be in a bit of a spot of bother. But there you go. We have destroyed it. Fantastic. There we go. And we've actually achieved victory. So, what? I gained 143 morale? Okay, that's actually kind of insane. And as you can see, we actually lost someone. Is that one of mine? I actually don't know. No, that is not one of mine. Okay, so that's actually perfect. I think. Am I not missing? Am I missing one? No, I'm not missing one. Okay, so that's fantastic. So that is really, really good. So we actually eliminated all the vassals. They're going to have to... well, they're not actually going to be joining the siege, which is really, really good. Let me just take a quick look at my skills here real fast. Okay, so we've got two-phased. Yeah, I have one focus point. Guess I'll put that into polearms, because we're maybe going to be using polearms quite a lot in this particular siege. And otherwise... Oh, what? Wait, they decided not to attack? They decided not to attack. Okay, wait, this is big. This is a big deal, alright? This is a big deal. If I can actually make it so that they don't attack immediately after an ambush, then this is really going to make a huge difference to us. And now all we need to do is just wait here for a little bit of time. I'm kind of hoping that Mr. Greyjoy will actually come over here. He said, no, he's gathering near Briarwhite. I have no idea where that is. It looks to be very far away. Oh my. Okay, well, whatever the case, we can only hope that they are going to continue failing in regards to many, many things. And I can only hope that I am going to continue being able to, well... recover units. I mean, technically, I can break out. If I want to, I can break out, as you can see right here. Look, I'm only going to lose 70 troops. However, as I said before, I really don't want to do that. I would very much prefer attacking them Okay, wait a minute. I'm kind of a bit worried here for a real quick second. Okay, there we go. I'm going to ambush them again. This is... Why is the autosave coming in now? How dare you? How dare you autosave? Not a big fan. To be fair, I actually really appreciate the autosave because it saves me a huge amount whenever there's a crash. But, you know, in this case, I want to go into the ambush. I want to go into the ambush. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Let's go into the ambush, see what we can do. I could technically sally out, but I don't know whether that's a good idea, considering they do have over 2,400 troops. Don't know how effective that's really going to be. I'm going to just let my forces go out there. I don't think we lost too many in the previous engagement, so I shouldn't have to worry too much about this. And all the enemies, as you can see, are one-shot kills. Most of these are one-shot kills, as you can see there. So that's really... That's actually insane if you think about it, because being able to eliminate every single one of these with just one shot, no matter whether they are, you know, headshot or not, it's going to make a huge difference to everything, basically. It's going to make it so that we keep them down, so they can't join the ensuing siege if they do. And it's also going to prevent them from, you know, using their perks to provide any kind of bonus to their forces, which is absolutely amazing. There's Stannis himself. I kind of wish I'd... Did I kill him? I killed Stannis! I killed Stannis himself. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that I just killed him. I'm pretty sure. Because that was a red skull right there. And wait a minute. Did we destroy all the... Where's the trebuchet? Oh, there it is. Oh, fellows, we need to go over here and actually kill the trebuchet, because we do not want our catapults being destroyed by this. As you can see, someone actually did damage to it already, or maybe it was damaged by the catapults on the world map before we came in here. That's probably the case. So let me just very feebly attack this. There we go. Alright, so yeah, he's actually dead. Look at that. He is actually dead. We gained 145 morale, 75% of the loot. I don't even know what kind of loot we're getting, to be honest, because there's only 20-something people on the field. Alright, so they do want to go in immediately here, but what if I go in here first? Oh, I see. Oh, I figured it out. Okay, I figured out a wonderful strategy. Is it a strategy? Is it a glitch? Is it an exploit? Possibly. Yes, possibly. Ah, they're actually attempting to go in straight away here. Okay, well that's absolutely fine. I don't have a problem with that. So they've just lost Stannis, which is hilarious. And now I get the opportunity to go in once again. Alright, so we've got everyone assigned here. Hopefully they're all going to be, you know, contributing as and when you want them to. And yeah, we're just gonna go on straight in here, and we'll see what we can do. I am still relatively injured, which I am not a big fan of course, but I mean, really, what can I do about that? You know, I can't really do much about that. The only thing we can do is just hope that the AI is absolutely useless. And to be fair, I think they might be. It very much depends on just how many we're able to kill with our catapults here, because obviously we've got a whole bunch of catapults. They just have one battering ram. I don't think they even have a trebuchet on the field either. No, I don't think they do. So this is... Can they... I really want them to... What? Where are my guys? What are you doing? They're not on here? Are you serious? They actually just ran away from the catapult? Oh no, here we go. They came back. Okay. I was kind of thinking to myself, okay, do I have to do this by myself? That would have been an absolute travesty in my opinion. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the enemy doesn't have any leaders on the field, or at least I can only hope that they don't have any leaders. And in which case, that means that they're going to have very few benefits, and we are going to hopefully be able to do maximum damage to them as a result, because they're not going to have movement speed, they're not going to have additional HP, they're just not going to have anything here. And so I can only hope that that's going to make a big difference to our chances of victory. And as it stands right now, obviously I could potentially go and get some stones and throw them on them. I think I might actually do that in a second. I'm just going to try to do as much damage as possible. I really do not want to die. Oh, there we go. We've got some people actually dealing some damage here as well, which is real nice. And maybe I can... Oh no, don't take damage now, Elias. Please, please, please. Just do not take damage. That is utterly terrible. I'm super paranoid now about taking damage, so I'm kind of thinking to myself, I'm just gonna do this, which is really, you know, it's not great, but obviously strategically it is definitely gonna make a huge difference to us. But from a you know, regular standpoint, I'm not a big fan. Don't really like playing like this, to be honest, but you know, it's alright, it's alright. If I can just continue to get kills, then I'll be pretty happy with it. If I can continue to get kills, I say, missing the last 2 shots, that sounds great. Anyway, we did hit a shield there as well. And can I actually get some... There we go. Just want to hit, that's all. I just want to hit. Hilariously enough, though, what we could do is, I think what I can do is literally just let the bow go. Yeah, look at that. I can just let the bow fire straight away if we want to. Obviously, it's just going to run, you know, straight into someone random, which is really maybe not the best idea. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to reposition real fast, and we're just going to go down here. I believe there is... Why are you guys all standing here? This is kind of weird. We've got some stones. Wow, okay, this is... okay, this is kind of weird. Alright, I guess I'll go upstairs then. This is real strange. Alright, I guess I'm just going to throw it out here. Okay, that did something. Okay, I guess that's alright, but not amazing, because I'm going to have to go downstairs every single time to do that, because unfortunately my allies are kind of blocking the way a bit. Which, I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of, but again, as I say, you know, can't really do much about it. I mean, I can tell them to move, but do I really want to do that? All things considered, probably not the best idea. Let's go into first person here. That's probably going to make a bit of a difference to the accuracy of my shots. Even though I'm not a big fan of, first person, to be honest. It really makes things a bit more movement heavy, and don't really like that too much. But if it allows me to get some kills more often, then I'm pretty happy with it, I guess. Let me see. Oh, nice. Getting a headshot every single time someone comes up here. Wow. That's actually really, really special. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, so maybe first person isn't too bad, and maybe I need to use it more often. But for me personally, in a normal situation, like for example, if I was on a horse or something, I don't really want to do that, you know. I'd much prefer to be in third person at that point. But for accuracy's sake and for being able to kill enemies almost 100% of the time here, I mean, literally, look at how much damage I'm doing right now. It's crazy. Wow. Alright. Guess that goes to show, you know. I'm someone that's obviously played the Mount and Blade franchise for over 11 years now, and, you know, I used to play a lot in first person, especially when using a ranged weapon, but in Bannerlord, I've kind of stopped doing that. I kind of stopped doing that because, you know why, you know, it just doesn't seem as good, you know, for accuracy's sake, especially when riding on a horse, and just in general, I seem to do better. Let's just say that. I seem to do better by using third person most of the time. Whereas right now, that's obviously pretty much not the case. I mean, you can see how effective I'm being right now just by using first person. And it's actually insane the difference it makes. So, if you're not using first person, and if you're like me and you really, really prefer third person in general, then I'd recommend trying it out. Because from what I can tell so far, this is literally like night and day at this point. I mean, you can see how many kills, literally, like, I'm getting a kill every single time I shoot. Because I'm just able to get headshots over and over again. And this is actually going to mean that we might even be able to achieve victory against all the odds, just purely for the fact that I am able to eliminate basically every single enemy that comes up the ladder. Which, if you think about it, is, well, utterly insane. I mean, I can even zoom in if we want to, but I don't think that that's particularly going to be that useful. But, I mean, who knows? I mean, I was wrong about first person in a siege, so, you know, because I was consistently complaining about the fact that playing in third person was inaccurate, and it's like, well, you know, you could just go first person. It's easy. You just press the R key, and then you're fine. And that's probably what I should have done this entire time, but you know me. Sometimes I'm a little bit stubborn in that regard, but there you go. Look at us now. Look at us now. Look at how much damage we're dealing. And all I have to do is just continue shooting these guys. And they can't do anything about it because obviously they're on a ladder, so they can't defend themselves that easily, or the AI is going to be kind of, well, they're not going to be particularly you know, knowledgeable about how they're supposed to actually use the shield and everything, because you can technically use a shield as the player on a ladder, but the AI is playing by the rules, I guess, a little bit more. And yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know what I can say about this apart from that I am gobsmacked. I am thinking to myself right now that this is how I will play every single time we do a siege defense. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of siege defenses in our future at this point, because let's face it, if we manage to achieve victory here, then I'm going to assume that Dragonstone's probably going to attempt to do more damage to us pretty soon afterwards. And if I can just... Can you guys actually just defend? Because I'm doing my best right here. I'm trying to do my very, very best. And my my allies are just kind of like, I'm going to allow all these troops to get onto the battlements. That sounds like a great idea. As you can see, they are actually attempting to do that. And doing a pretty good job of it as well. Oh my. Okay, yeah, well, I'm not entirely sure how I can do this, to be honest. It's basically just me. That's the funny thing. It is literally just me defending this right now. Most of our opponents are indeed very high level, as you can quite clearly tell. And they're retreating. They're retreating. Yes. Okay, that is absolutely fantastic. That is what we need. They are retreating. Oh wow. Okay, I am extremely pleased about that. Oh, whew. I was sweating, you know? I was sweating. That was, oh wow, look at the ratio. Look at the ratio. Look at that. We literally lost 6 people. We lost 6 people in total. Wow. And that just goes to show, if you are able to, you know, getting your own... This is exactly what I was talking about beforehand. Being able to inflict a huge amount of morale damage actually makes a huge difference overall to your effectiveness. And obviously your effectiveness is directly tied into that as well. Anyway, I'm not actually going to be able to sally out here, I don't think. I'm going to just bide my time a little bit here and see what happens. They do have a trebuchet out, which I'm not a big fan of, but no doubt we are going to be able to maybe do something soon enough. And if we continue to defend with such an amazing ratio, I killed 400 and something people or whatever it was. I mean, not me personally, but you know, my forces. And yeah, that's pretty incredible. Okay, so I'm thinking, oh, hello, plus 10 battle morale in siege battles. That seems pretty fun. I think I'll probably take that, to be honest. So let's go ahead and get that. And now we just have to wait. Okay, here we go, here we go. All right, what I'm going to do is we're going to wait for their trebuchet to be built, like around about now. And then we're just going to go and ambush them. And that's it. That's what we're going to do. Because here's the thing. I basically want to try to keep their vassals as low HP as possible. And if they have a relatively decent amount of athletic skill, which I assume most of them do, most of them are going to have, you know, around, well, what, 150, 200, maybe more than that or whatever. They've probably got some pretty decent HP. And so it's going to make a, well, it's going to make a big difference to us to keep them low, because if not, they're going to be able to restore themselves. And you can see here that they don't even have 90 HP. They are actually coming in with a bunch of Thunder Knights now as well, which is a little bit worrying, because those guys can do some pretty big damage. But you can see how simple it is for us to eliminate them, because they have been kept at a low HP level. And again, this is probably a huge, huge benefit as well. Being able to eliminate the enemy's vassals in this situation is going to make a big difference too. And if I killed some... No, I didn't. Oh, I didn't kill him. Never mind. I actually thought I killed him for a second there, but I didn't. And what's going on here? Can we actually shoot these guys? There we are. No, don't get killed now. Don't get killed. No, 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 no. You're not going to shoot me, sir. You're not going to shoot me. I'm just going to get out my weapon and kill you. There we go. Yes. Yes. There we are. Okay, no. No! That is not what I wanted. Oh, no. That is absolutely terrible. Don't get shot. Don't get shot. Okay, there we go. Whew. That was real close. Okay, he's trying to do some bad things to us right there. All right, that is real bad. Me taking that damage right now, that is actually kind of terrible. I will have to take this trebuchet down. Unfortunately, my forces are running away because enemy reinforcements have arrived. Not entirely sure why my forces ran away, to be honest, because this still needs to die. We can't really let this stay alive. I really wish I had a more powerful weapon here, or I wish I had just had some people to help me, to be honest. There we go. Okay, so now I can actually run away. These guys, well, they're trying to protect. They're trying to protect their battering ram, which is absolutely fine. Anyway, we did eliminate 28. We lost 1. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. And I can only hope that we'll be okay here. So I'm actually just going to do this once again, and no, that didn't make any difference this time. There you go. That didn't make any difference. Okay, so I just want to take a look here real fast. I want to see if there's anything that I can do here. We didn't level up our leadership just yet. Okay, well, that's absolutely fine. I can't go into my party screen either, so we're just going to have to go in with 22% HP. I think we should be fine, but again, it depends on us, you know? It depends on me. It depends on my own accuracy and whether I'm able to stay alive. That is pretty much the gist of it. If I do not stay alive, then we're probably facing a loss here, because as you have no doubt seen, they have so many Thunder Knights and so many of these insane units that they are really just going to absolutely overwhelm us so incredibly fast, it's not even going to be funny. So yeah, that seems to be the main problem here. Anyway, I'm going to go to my favorite spot, my new favorite spot, shall we say, and we'll see what happens, you know, because maybe the enemy is actually going to do something a little bit different here, maybe this time. We'll see. I'm just going to try and shoot a couple of these archers because we definitely don't want them to do damage. If I can actually... No, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Okay, there we go. Whew. That was a bit close. Oh, are you serious? I'm still getting shot? Where am I getting shot from? Ah, over there. Yeah, they have a bunch of archers now. Yeah, this is bad. Oh, yeah, this is bad. House Baratheon as well. Oh yeah, this is not good. If I had more HP, I would be I'd be pretty happy right now. But they've now just fielded a bunch of archers, and this is really going to make a... I'm actually not entirely sure if I can even stand here. No, this is bad. Okay, I'm going to have to get out of here. I'm going to just get some more arrows, and then I will run away. And I'll see where the infantry are focusing their efforts. Because if the infantry are focusing over here... Oh, they're not. Okay. Okay, the infantry are coming up the front here. Yeah, this is... Can I shoot through the wall here? No. Kind of hoped. For a second. Oh, no. Okay, crossbowman. Let's kill this guy. There we go. We're getting some good damage on this fellow as well. Oh, wow, they have so much HP as well. That's incredible. Okay, that guy's dead. We can hopefully do some damage to this fellow as well. Yeah, these have more than 100 HP. Of course they do. They are elite archers, after all. Can't hit that guy from this angle, unfortunately. Okay, so where's the enemy actually showing themselves? Because it seems like they're coming this way. So I'm going to pick up a stone. This could be a bad idea. Because they're probably going to shoot me from here. Ah, no, here we go. Oh, killed a huge amount. Okay, that was absolutely fantastic. Really love that. Alright, I'm going to try to do a similar thing. However, when you kill people with the stones, or when you knock them out, it is literally just knocking them out. Which, again, is another one of those things that's a bit unrealistic, in my opinion. Because, obviously, let's face it, if you get hit by a massive stone on your head, you're probably not going to survive it. No offense. Because, you know, it's a big rock, you know. It's a big rock, and, well, our heads are not big rocks, let's just say that. Anyway, let's just see. There we go. Another bunch. Alright, so let me actually just have a quick look. There are still some archers out there. I kind of want to murder them. There we go. That one's dead. I really need to snipe these guys super, super fast. There we go. This one is still alive. Try to snipe him. Ah, no, we're not able to snipe. Not that easily. Okay, come on. There we go. Take him down. All right, that's fantastic. So I've got 25 shots. Let's make them count. I can't stand here. This is real bad, actually, for me to stand here. Whoa, okay, so I've actually done a pretty decent job so far of getting the enemy off the ladders. This is pretty harsh though, because there are archers attempting to target me down pretty quickly here, and I have to be incredibly paranoid about my positioning. So you can see here that I'm actually in a much less optimal position for shooting at one of the ladders, and so as a result, this is not great. Let's just say that. It is looking much worse than before. So I can only hope that my allies are able to kind of shoulder the load a little bit here. Also, my... I think my medicine skill is actually helping the opponent to survive, because I think my doctor has the Doctor's Oath. Doctor's Oath perk, I think. I'm actually not entirely sure about this. But basically what that means, if you don't know, is it allows 50% less chance for your opponent to be killed instead of being knocked unconscious. And I think my doctor has that, and as a result, it is actually making it very possible for the opponent to continue to regenerate themselves and then come back into the fight. So this is making a huge, huge difference to their longevity in this siege, and that's the reason why we're having so many problems actually getting rid of them, in my opinion. Because every single time I kill someone, it has a greatly increased chance for them to just survive, and then they can come back later on. And that's not good. That is not good at all. So I'm not sure how I'm really going to deal with that. I guess the best thing we can do is just try to continue killing them. Just continue killing them. But that's the thing. If we're not able to take the vassals prisoner and they manage to escape for some reason or another, or they just leave the army outside, you know, and they just go away, then we're going to have some problems with that in general, because that means that they're going to go away, they're going to get some more troops, they're going to come back. Obviously Stannis is dead, so that's good for our purposes, but apart from that, I don't know whether that's going to be enough. Because obviously I've got to, you know, win the overall siege, and winning is very much a thing that is not a given at this point. I mean, as you can quite clearly tell, we're having some issues here. My forces are very much not capable of defending themselves by the looks of things. I mean, you can see here that they're allowing forces to get in as long as I don't get kills. That's the thing. If I don't get a kill with a headshot, they're going to be fighting a bunch of these house guards, and it's going to be impossible for them to actually get breathing room, and they're just going to get overwhelmed and killed. And that's exactly what's happening here. So that's the thing. I don't know whether it's possible, you see. I don't know whether it's possible for me to actually survive this. I'm getting headshots almost all the time, as you can see, and I don't know whether it's going to be enough. I think this might very well just be a defeat on our hands. I don't know. Maybe it is going to be a defeat. If it is, then that's just how it's going to have to be. I'm never one of those people, alright? I'm never one of those people that, you know, cuts out defeats or anything like that. I always want to show everything. I'm going to show every single thing, whether that's a defeat that is the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to anyone in this game. I'm going to show that, just because it's realistic. You know, it's realistic for me or anyone to sustain a defeat at the hands of the opponent, because you never know. Sometimes a mistake can happen. Sometimes the enemy just has better units. Sometimes they just have better something, strategy, or the environment is just better for them, or whatever. You know, there's any number of factors that can be taken into account. And that's exactly why I like to show everything. Obviously, I'm not going to show everything that is a victory, you know? I don't want to continue showing victories over and over again because it just doesn't make any difference, you know what I mean? So it's like, well, it's just a given then at that point, you know what I mean? It's like when I have fully conquered every single faction except one, you kind of know the ending, you know what I mean? You kind of know what's going to happen because, well, it's kind of obvious at that point. But in these situations, it's not obvious, and it's thrilling, it's intense, and we have no idea what's going to happen, or at least I don't. I don't know what's going to happen right here. And we have a really, really good chance of having them retreat again, but I have a feeling that they've killed a number of our troops, and that might actually spur them on. Oh, I just shot my own wife. That's fantastic. Great. Thank you very much. That's awful. Yeah. She's a really good fighter as well. Oh, she's actually still alive. Never mind. She's actually still alive, so that's fine. But yeah, I'm now missing a bunch, which is real bad. Okay, let's just shoot that guy. There we go. Shoot a bunch of these fellows. Need to kill them while they're on the ladder. There we go. Just kill them. We've got some archers actually coming up now. They're throwing in the common rabble now, aren't they? Well, that's good. I kind of want to shoot that guy, but yeah, he's making it very difficult. Yeah, they're actually throwing in their archers right now. This is pretty good for us, because their archers are not going to be very good in melee combat. Okay, I'm just, you know, I've got to say I'm actually gobsmacked that I'm still alive. To be fair, there's a huge amount of archers actually firing at us now as well, which is making things much, much harsher. If I die, as I say, we're dead, so I have to be so incredibly careful. Okay. Not too bad. If I can just continue killing them, then that's all we need to do. And just doing some damage. Even if it's just a little bit of damage to the people that are climbing up the ladder, then that's going to be good enough, because then my forces will be able to kill them in 1 or 2 slashes, hopefully, and that's going to be good enough. Well, it seems like things are actually not going too badly at the moment. I'm obviously jinxing myself pretty hard by saying that, because I'm pretty sure as soon as I say this, well, I'm probably gonna die moments later. Let's just be careful, because maybe it is still gonna happen. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, so far things are not going too badly, as I say, but that could change at any moment. I mean, you can see here that we've actually lost a pretty great deal of defenders this time around, I think. I'm actually not entirely sure. I'm too scared to actually look at the scoreboard. I'm going to look at the scoreboard now. Okay, how are we doing? They've killed 146 of us. We have 600. We've killed 650 of them. I think I've killed 270 or something like that. So that's a... well, that's a significant number, if I do say so myself, so that's not too bad. Wish there were kind of like accolades that a particular character could get in a battle, you know, like for example, killing a certain amount of troops or something like that. I know that in, I think it was Prophecy of Pendor had those kinds of awards that you could potentially get, and then they would give you certain bonuses, like they'd give you extra renown and stuff like that. So that was always an extremely cool feature in my opinion. But yeah, I kind of wish that they had those in this, because then, you know, I don't know, I'd probably get the one that, you know, you kill over 100 troops in a single battle or something like that. I think that would be kind of fun. But obviously, that is just not in the game. Not in the base game. And I'm not sure if it really matters if a mod has it, to be honest, because, you know, it was a fun feature in Pendor, but obviously it's not really necessary. It's definitely not a necessity to have that, but it's just a fun little thing to have, I suppose. But yeah, this is basically what I've been doing for the last, I don't even know how long. Basically just shooting enemies, and if I can, just trying to help out our forces as much as possible. The enemy has actually snuck by a number of times, and that has proved to be quite troublesome. So I'm a bit worried about letting them do that again. So what I'm basically trying to do is eliminate every single enemy on the right ladder, and then focusing on the left one as much as I can. Because if I can do that, we're going to have a much easier time of things, generally. Because otherwise, what they're going to do is they're going to actually surround our forces. And in doing so, it's going to make things very, very difficult for us to defend. Because my own forces are going to get panicked or something. I don't know, they seem to get panicked or something along those lines. Not entirely sure what happens, but they don't seem to defend themselves as effectively. And I'm not sure why that happens, but yeah, bit of a weird thing. Anyway, yeah, you can see here, every single one of these kills is not actually a kill. It's just me knocking them unconscious, even though I'm shooting them in the head. There was one there that was an actual kill. Out of 5. Out of 5, we only killed one. Actually killed one and removed them from the game. But that's pretty bad, actually. That is pretty bad. Oh well, never mind. Can't do much about it. Guess I'll go back to shooting a bunch, and, well, I'll see you soon then, I guess. Hopefully kinda soon, because I'm not sure how long I can keep this up. Ah, never mind. Okay, so after a small amount of time, they are now deciding to retreat. I am going to try and hit as many of these guys as I can in the back. I am honorable like that. And, yeah, I'm just kind of mad at them, to be honest. So I'm going to try and shoot as many of them as I possibly can while they are running. And, well, hopefully I'll kill a couple. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. It very much depends. No, it doesn't seem like I'm actually killing any of them because they're running away, and it does tend to reduce the amount of damage that we deal. But there you go. We actually eliminated 763 of the enemy's forces. They were, unfortunately, able to eliminate 67 of us. And as you can see, the ratio is basically almost 50%. So I'm going to say that we do indeed have Doctor's Oath active, which is really making a very problematic situation for us. And you can see here, I actually eliminated 346 myself, just by myself, which is actually kind of insane. But yeah, we lost, I'm not sure is that ours? I think that might be ours. Yep, that is ours. So she died, which is very sad, because that means we have even less units with which to fight. And I'm not entirely sure if we're even going to be able to, are we going to be able to make any actual progress? Because as it stands right now, we're continuously having enemies come in, reinforce the army, and then I'm kind of on the outside, kind of stuck, you know. I'm kind of stuck because I can't do anything, you know. I can't go out, I can't go anything else. So, like, for example, look at this. They have 1,300. I don't think I'm going to be able to do any damage to them if I go outside. That's the question. I mean, you can see here they have a large number of wounded troops, and technically I can't even go out technically right now because I'm at 13% HP myself. So I will have to wait a little bit of time, and in doing so, me waiting, you know what that does? Well, yeah, of course. It actually makes it so that the enemy is also restoring themselves, and they're making things very, very difficult for us in the long run. So I am actually going to be taking, I think, tactics, probably. And we're just going to wait here for a little bit of time. Just going to try to get my HP up. I'm going to have to ambush them again as soon as possible. Mr. Greyjoy... Mr. Greyjoy is here! Mr... Oh... Are you serious? Why are you actually wanting to attack one person? I really hope he actually comes over here. Is he actually going to come over here? Are you... He is! He is actually coming to help us! Oh, our prayers are answered. Our prayers have been answered. Thank you so much. Okay, wow, I am... Oh, he's coming with a... Oh no, are you serious? Oh no, wow. He's coming with a majority army of basically the most low tier, and I'm not going to mince words here, trash units that we could have possibly asked for. But I suppose he's coming, right? I suppose he's coming, so that's all that really matters, right? Is it though? Is it really? wait, what is it? Ironborn deckhand or something like that? There we go. Yeah, Hello there. Hello to our reinforcements. These guys are 162 in this army. Alright, well, I guess I can be kind of just pleased that he's doing this. And that's going to be it for this episode. We finally got reinforcements, everyone. Oh, I'm so pleased. Whew. I was not wanting to go into another siege, that's for sure. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.